The sea has always been a place of profound mystery, a realm where the known world fades into the unknown, a vast, untamed wilderness where imagination thrived, and where the line between reality and myth blurred with every passing wave. It was a canvas upon which sailors painted their fears and fantasies. Long before navigation tools charted the seas, sailors returned with tales of mermaids, enchanting sirens of the sea, ghost ships, spectral vessels doomed to sail the oceans for eternity, and monsters lurking in the depths, creatures of nightmare born from the crushing pressure and impenetrable darkness. Among these terrifying legends, one name stood out, whispered in hushed tones in taverns and on deck: the Kraken, a name that evoked primal fear. A living island rising from the abyss with terrifying speed and power to drag ships under, crushing them in its immense grasp and sending sailors to their watery graves. These chilling stories, deeply rooted in the cold, unforgiving waters of Scandinavia and Greenland, warned of a beast so immense, so colossal, it was mistaken for land by unsuspecting sailors, a fatal error in judgment. Norse sagas, ancient tales passed down through generations, described the Hafgufa, a deceptive creature luring fishermen to their doom as the island ominously sank beneath them, pulling them into the icy depths. The Kraken legend evolved over time, shaped by the fears and experiences of those who dared to sail the seas. From a crab-like monster with crushing claws, a terrifying crustacean of immense size, to the tentacled behemoth we know today, a creature of nightmares with arms that could crush a ship. Its name, derived from the Norwegian word krake, captured its unnatural, fearsome presence, a symbol of the ocean's hidden terrors. More than just a monster of legend, the Kraken embodied the ocean's unpredictable power, its capacity for both breathtaking beauty and devastating destruction. It was a way to explain vanished ships, lost without a trace, in a world ruled by superstition and the unknown dangers of the sea. The legend endures to this day, a timeless reflection of humanity's enduring awe and profound fear of the deep, a reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed. For sailors throughout history, the Kraken was more than just a sea monster. It was the ultimate maritime nightmare, a symbol of the ocean's untamed power and the fragility of human endeavors upon it. The very mention of its name could send shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned mariners. To encounter the Kraken was considered an omen of certain death, a sign that fate had turned against you, and the sea itself was about to claim your vessel and all aboard. Descriptions of the Kraken, passed down through generations of sailors, painted a terrifying picture, a vision of unimaginable scale and destructive force. It was said to be a creature so vast, so immense, that its body could block out the sun, plunging entire sections of the ocean into an unnatural darkness, and within that darkness, its eyes were described as glowing with an eerie, otherworldly light in the murky water, piercing the gloom like malevolent stars. Its tentacles, thick as trees, longer than any mast, were capable of crushing hulls and ensnaring entire ships. With a single swift motion, they could splinter ships into pieces and drag entire crews, kicking and screaming, into the cold, crushing depths of the abyss. Even escape was futile, for the Kraken commanded the very waters around it. The Kraken's descent, or even its sudden movements, created whirlpools, massive swirling vortexes that swallowed everything nearby, leaving no trace of the ships or men that had once sailed there. The fear it inspired was absolute, a primal dread rooted in the understanding of humanity's vulnerability against the forces of nature. The legend of the Kraken was woven into maritime culture, passed down through countless tales and whispered in hushed tones in dockside taverns, a constant reminder of the dangers lurking beneath the waves. Strange signs, sudden swarms of fish fleeing in terror, darkened waters that seemed to absorb all light were said to precede its arrival, harbingers of the doom that was about to be unleashed. The mere possibility of encountering the Kraken was enough to turn calm days into frantic races for survival, as sailors desperately sought to outrun the monster that haunted their nightmares. The Kraken symbolized the sea's sovereignty, its absolute dominion over all who dared to traverse its surface. It served as a constant, chilling reminder to sailors of their insignificance, their utter helplessness in the face of an ancient, indifferent kingdom that stretched far beyond their comprehension. It was a chilling reminder that the ocean's greatest secrets, the mysteries hidden in its deepest trenches, were also its most terrifying dangers. the horrors that lurked in the darkness, waiting to be awakened. The legend persisted, a warning passed down through generations, a stark reminder that some depths were best left undisturbed, some secrets better left unrevealed. The Kraken was not just a story told to frighten children or entertain drunken sailors. It was a living dread, a palpable fear that resonated with the deepest instincts of those who made their living on the sea. And for those at sea, constantly surrounded by the vast, unknowable ocean, it was a fear that never truly faded, a shadow that lingered just beneath the surface of their minds. As the Age of Enlightenment dawned, science began to challenge old sea legends. Naturalists like Carl Linnaeus even classified the Kraken as a real animal, reflecting how seriously it was considered. Cryptozoologists scoured texts and testimonies, convinced that consistent accounts hinted at a real creature. Figures like Pierre Denis de Montfort fueled public fascination with tales of colossal octopuses. Mainstream science, however, dismissed the Kraken as myth, citing biology and physics as barriers to its existence. Yet, strange carcasses and giant sucker marks on whales kept the debate alive. These fragments of evidence hinted at something extraordinary lurking in the deep. The line between myth and reality was blurring, setting the stage for a remarkable discovery. The transformation from myth to reality began with science's quiet persistence. In the 1850s, Japetus Steenstrup identified a giant squid beak, naming the species Architeuthis dux. Suddenly, the Kraken had a scientific counterpart, a real creature with tentacles and a powerful beak. The giant squid fit many details of the legend, if not its exaggerated size. Later discoveries, like the colossal squid, confirmed that the ocean harbored true giants. Sucker scars on whales and remains in their stomachs proved epic battles raged in the deep. The Kraken myth was rooted in reality. Science had found the monster, just not as large as once imagined. The wonder of discovery replaced fear, revealing that the ocean's mysteries were even more extraordinary than myth. Despite our advances, the deep ocean remains Earth's last great wilderness. Over 80% is unexplored, a realm of darkness, crushing pressure, and freezing temperatures. This alien world fuels our imagination. If we've only scratched the surface, what else might lurk below? Every expedition reveals bizarre, new life. Transparent-headed fish, giant isopods, glowing jellyfish. The deep sea is a vast, three-dimensional frontier with habitats we've yet to identify. Hydrothermal vents create oases of life where evolution takes unexpected turns. The possibility of discovering new giants is not fantasy, but a statistical likelihood. The deep inspires both terror and awe, a reminder that our planet still holds profound mysteries. The age of discovery is far from over. The ocean's secrets await. The final frontier is not in the stars, but beneath the waves. Today, the deep sea faces threats not from monsters, but from us. Pollution, plastics, chemicals, oil sinks to the ocean's depths, poisoning unseen worlds. Microplastics have reached even the Mariana Trench, endangering species we've yet to discover. Climate change warms and acidifies the ocean, disrupting ancient food webs and habitats. Deep-sea mining and noise pollution threaten unique ecosystems and the creatures that depend on sound. If a real Kraken exists, it faces extinction not from harpoons, but from our careless impact. We risk becoming the true monsters of the deep, destroying wonders before we even know they exist. The survival of the ocean's mysteries now depends on our actions. As our impact grows, so does our ability to explore the ocean's depths. Advanced robotics, AUVs and ROVs now patrol the abyss, mapping and sampling with precision. Environmental DNA lets us detect unseen life from a single water sample. Each new technology unlocks more secrets, making the discovery of new giants ever more possible. We may soon witness a giant squid hunting or find species that defy imagination. The age of discovery is just beginning. A race to understand the deep before it's changed forever. Our eyes in the dark search not just for monsters, but for knowledge and wonder. The ocean's vastness still hides giants waiting to be found. The future of exploration is a thrilling race against time. The Kraken's journey from myth to reality is a story not just about a legendary sea monster, but about our evolving relationship with the unknown, the uncharted, and the unexplored. It reflects humanity's eternal dance with the shadows lurking beneath the surface. Initially, fear gave way to curiosity, a hesitant step towards understanding what lies beyond our immediate grasp. Then, Superstition gradually transformed into scientific wonder as we began to develop the tools and knowledge to probe the ocean's depths. The giant squid, once relegated to the realm of sea monsters, is now a tangible creature as compelling and awe-inspiring as any ancient saga, a real titan of the deep, a living testament to the mysteries that still reside in our oceans. Mystery drives discovery. It's the engine of progress. The unknown, that vast expanse of what we don't yet comprehend, pushes us to explore new frontiers, to invent groundbreaking technologies, and to learn from the world around us. Myths like the Kraken and other tales of sea monsters challenge our current understanding of the natural world, and they continue to fuel our quest for answers, pushing us to look deeper and question everything. Respecting the unknown means embracing humility in the face of nature's grandeur and nurturing a sense of wonder at the sheer complexity of life. Old legends are not just fanciful stories. They're echoes of the questions our ancestors asked as they navigated uncharted waters, both literally and figuratively, questions that we now seek to answer with the tools of modern science and a renewed sense of curiosity. The ocean, in its vastness and depth, will always keep some secrets hidden from our view, and it's precisely that element of the unknown that makes it so endlessly inspiring and captivating. The Kraken, whether real or imagined, remains a potent symbol of the beautiful, terrifying unknown, a reminder of the mysteries that still calls to us from the deep, beckoning us to explore the unexplored. Our world is undeniably richer, more vibrant, and more exciting for the presence of its mysteries, and for our endless, unwavering pursuit to uncover them, one discovery at a time.